Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. And this is about the Beacon, and it is a book cafe that is planned to open in Houston, Texas. And the Beacon Cafe, Beacon Bookstore Cafe, is a place that, well, it's kind of inspired by my introverted nature. And it is a place where people can come to enjoy coffee and enjoy books, and it just happens to have a lot of useful things in it as well. Like if you're a homeschool mom and you want some really great curriculum for your kids, then you can get it here. And it is also a good place for college students to study, and it's just got a good environment for that. It also has a um, very interesting environment. My plan is to have it, decorated with a lot of pieces from different countries, and that would help people's imaginations get their juices flowing. So, but for income, the Beacon has three main elements, and that is the cafe, and paper books are not super popular anymore. Well, they are, but not as popular since the Kindles came out. So, but coffee will always be popular. So, coffee, tea, other beverages, snacks, and a lot of those we made in-house. So, also books, obviously. So, a lot of these books will get new, some will get used, and so the books will be selected, well, the new ones anyway, will be selected from best-selling lists, and there'll be a lot of classics, and you always want to find something new and interesting and something that not everybody has. So maybe there'll be a few of those as well. And for parents, there will be, a lot of school aids such as manipulatives, flashcards, as well as the main curriculum. So that will be a draw for the homeschooling community as well, which there is a diverse homeschooling community in Houston. And the indirect contributions to income are all the draws to the establishment. So that will be the atmosphere, which I really plan to make super inviting and comfortable. And the music events are not going to be there all the time because people have to study, don't want to have loud music all over the place. But those events are meant to promote culture and interest. And back to the homeschooling thing, that would make good field trips as well. And so, also the study area is good for college students or one-on-one tutoring, or just like a mom wants to focus on one child for a little while and help them get their homework done. And above all, there's the customer service. And all of my jobs in the past, I've focused on customer service as their main draw, because small businesses usually can't compete price-wise. So the experience and the customer service are really what sets them apart and makes them, special, makes them competitive. So the first goal for this establishment is to start it off well. And so I think you will probably use QuickBooks. That's kind of an expensive bookkeeping system, but it is hugely popular and I think it's worth it. And social media is something I wouldn't know a lot about. High volume social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, but that's going to be a learning curve for me. And my goal for profit is to make a 5%, get a 5% profit, and hoping that'll happen in the first year. I have that outlined in the business plan, hoping the numbers all line up there. But yes, in practice, lining up numbers. So the cafe is very cozy and inviting, makes people want to stay, chat around, and talk with people. And it will be close to the children's area, which is going to be equipped with a lot of, soft toys and cool stuff that kids really like. Not a ball pit though, there's too many germs in ball pits. And so, yeah, it's going to be close to that cafe so that mom can watch while all the kids go, "Hey mom, no hands." And so, yes, the study corner, and it's the opposite side of the building from the children's area and the performance area because you don't want all those distractions. And like I said, yeah, good for one-on-one tutoring, college students studying for that test. And the location. The building will be purchased, not leased. Because once, if we decide to sell the business, then it will command a higher price if it is already settled in a location. So it will be in an area where, people have money, so they can spend it there. And the customer demographic is going to be young women with children and young college students. So there's a lot of universities, colleges in Texas. Houston, well, Texas, of course, but in Houston specifically. And, it's a big city, so there's a lot of stuff in general, but there are a lot of colleges in Houston. And I want to make sure there's plenty of parking. And the building I'm looking at they're asking $300,000. And it does come with a lot of parking. So for a 10-year loan, of course, be 120 payments for this building of $3,300 per month. Significant part of monthly expenses. So renovations is planned to spend about $10,000, depending on the condition of the building, which we haven't seen yet. The equipment I plan to spend $26,000, $28,000 with dishes and utensils and things. Shelving and furniture, about $5,000. Some of the furniture will come with the building. Licensing and fees, I haven't looked into that quite yet, but I need to. That's part of the homework. And recurring payments are payments on the building, of course, as I just mentioned, property taxes that are about $270 something per month. Inventory, I want to have about $7,500 for books, and then $8,000 or $9,000 for food. Utilities, payroll, it's going to be about $14,000 per month, and then miscellaneous and bookkeeping is going to be about $600 something. So the total expenses are going to be a little over $500,000. Total income, $540,000. That assumes $500 in books and $1,000 in food or coffee is sold every day. So that could be, 100 customers at about $10 per transaction for coffee, and then books. And so the profit overall is going to be $30,880 or 5.7%. So there will be a return on investment within the first year. So for employees, I and my husband will be the owner/managers. My brother is in the military right now. If he wants to join the business, he is real interested in coffee. And so he will be in charge of the barista duties. He will be training any other employees on how to work that. And the other part-time employee would work the sales floor and assist customers and sell books. So the beacon is a profit waiting to happen, and the name, by the way, is the beacon, as in knowledge lighting up your minds. And that was my husband's idea, actually, so he's already participating. So thank you for watching, and I hope you decide to loan us the total of $500,000. And as you can see, it will be a profit within the first year. Thank you.